Test, test, test. Hello and welcome into the Antigonish Arena in beautiful Antigonish, Nova Scotia for today's matchup of the Bandits and the home team, the Novas. My name's Ryan McDonald. On behalf of all Highline Sports, I'd like to thank you for choosing to spend your evening with us and watching what should be a great game, a rematch of the Novas home opener here just a few short weeks ago. Of course, in that one, the Novas ended up taking that one. Will it be a different story today? There is only one way to find out. Stick with us, as we will have all of the action here as the Bandits take the ice. Still waiting for the Novas here. Novas coming off a win at home last weekend, looking to make it 2 in a row at home. Of course, their one loss at home, coming against the Gulls in an overtime thriller. Still unbeaten in regulation at home, as they are the number 3 team in the league coming into tonight's matchup. As both teams take the ice, the goalies to the nets. It looks like Dylan Mumbercat getting the start for the Novas. And it looks like it will be Jerome Doucette for the Bandits. As we'll step away for a second, as O Canada will be played, and we'll be right back after this.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Antigonish Arena for this U15 league game between the visiting Martello Bandits and your home team, the Novas. The starting lineup are as follows for these two teams: the visiting Martello Bandits, goaltender number 1, Jerome Doucette. On duty, number 5, Neil Parsons. On duty, number 21, Nathan McLean. Forward number 17, Drew Cameron. Forward number 15, Joseph Aylock. Center number 7, Gregor O'Hearn. And your starting lineup for your home team, the Novas, is as follows: between the Pikes, goaltender number 1, Dylan Mumbercat. On duty number 8, Alex McDonald. On duty number 9, Oliver McMullen. Forward number 13, Colton McIsaac. Forward number 3, Alex Dan McDonnell. And center to start her off, number 23, Noel Farrar. Officials for this game, referees are Brian McDonald and Thomas Devine. On the lines are Jacob Stewart and Valerie Wilson. This time, I invite everyone to please rise. Remove your caps and hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Lineups read, anthem played. There's one thing left to do, and that is get this game underway. First game between these two teams. Highly competitive. Novas coming out on top. One could only hope for the same thing tonight. Both teams coming towards the face-off circle. Referee coming to drop the puck, and this thing will get underway in just 1 second. Both teams making a lot of noise, and the puck is dropping. The Bandits win it back. Cameron just chips it into the Nova zone. Ramond will be there to grab the puck. Can't get it out of the corner. McMullen will have it behind his own net. Shot from the point by Parsons is blocked. His second shot just patted away there. Puck's behind the net. Battle for it. Alex McDonald will grab it. Get it out to Lincoln McDonald. Can't handle it, but the puck gets out of the zone. And McIsaac will have it. McIsaac working down. He's hit into the board, separated from the puck by Parsons. And the Bandits will have it behind their own net. Looking to break out here early in the first. Pass up to O'Hearn on the boards. He gets it out. It will just be chipped in again, but this time it looks like it hit one of the Novas on the bench. Puck will be blown dead, and the face-off will go just outside the Bandit zone. Puck's dropped. One this time by the Novas. It will just be dumped into the Bandit zone. Doucette looked like he was going to play, but elected to stay in his own net. Hayes looking to get it out. It's knocked away back into the zone. Bandits retain possession, however. Pass up to Young, just out of the reach, and it's just dumped right back into the corner. Doucette out to play it. His pass up to Young does not make it to him, as Austin's there to pick up the puck for the Novas. He has it in the corner. His pass out in front. We'll get back to the point to McMullen. McMullen's shot from the point. Save by Doucette. Bandits will take the rebound and go the other way. Burke with some speed into the Nova zone. He's working his shot. Glove saved by Mummercat. And we'll get a stoppage in play. First shots there for both teams. As both goalies getting their first little bit of action. Face-off will be to the right of Mummercat. Puck's dropped. This one by the Bandits. Knocked into the corner. Nova's there to get it and just chip it up. Harris can't save it in time, but he just knocks it in. McMullen will get the puck. McMullen fans on it, but no one there to take it. His pass knocked down at the blue line, stays in their zone. Sampson will have it. Asher Sampson taking it behind his own net. Trying to get a little speed and get out of the zone, and he does. Makes a move at his own blue line, and he has some speed. Chips it just past the defenseman there into the Bandit zone, and he'll be stopped up in the corner. Puck's bouncing around behind the Bandit's net. Bandits clearing attempt, not successful. Sampson will have it in the corner by himself. Fighting back are the Bandits. As Cameron just tips that puck out of his zone, and it's just dumped right back in. But the Novas will go for a change. So the Bandits will have time to regroup behind their own net, and they do. With a little bit of speed, puck's taken away. It's center ice. Duggan will try to knock it to McDonald. Lincoln McDonald just chips it in, and he's hit as the puck just trickles behind the Bandits' net. McDonald with a good pinch at the point. His shot hits something and goes well wide as O'Coin tries to get it out, but it's intercepted by Lincoln McDonald. He loses the puck in the slot. He turns around, pass off the skates, and the Bandits will get a much-needed possession in their own zone, trying to get the puck out. Big reverse hit in center ice, but the Novas are able to keep it in as Gillis just throws it on net, and that's just sticked away by Doucette there as the puck is cleared, but the Novas will have it. They're working up. McDonald's shot. Blocker safe by Doucette. The puck's around the boards. Bandits will have the puck by the neutral zone. Burke with a couple nifty moves in center ice. Just dumps it into the Nova zone. Back and forth early here, just around 3.5 minutes into this game. Frazier will have the puck behind his own net. Frazier looking to get it out. His pass wide and he can't get out. Shot from the point off a shin pad. Bounces around him, but it will be dumped into the Nova zone again behind the net. It's Frazier. Frazier trying to get the puck up to McDonald. Romard loses the puck as Chandler tries to make a couple moves. Parsons has the puck at the point. His shot. Saved by Mumbercat. McMullen will have it. And he tries to slow things down behind his own net. Passes up to McDonnell. Outlet pass to Romard. Just a little bit too hot. As McLean gets it and dumps it right back into the zone. Chipped out. O'Hearn to Hayes. Hayes up to Cameron. Cameron can't handle the pass. He just knocks it into the zone, and Frazier just dumps it right back. Hayes has the puck again. This time it's chipped in by O'Hearn, sorry. And the Novas will once again try to get the puck out. As Austin falls down, Bandits pick up the puck again. Lincoln McDonald, intercepted the pass. Just chipping it into the Bandit zone, but the Bandits have a little bit of speed coming back the other way. Cameron met at the blue line, can't get it in. It'll be dumped all the way down for an icing. We are just under 5 minutes into this first period. One shot for both teams, but it's been a lot of dump and chases so far, high flying action. And if this game is anything like the first 5 minutes, we're in for a good one. Cameron will line up for the Bandits for the face-off to the right of Mumbercat. Puck's dropped, this time won by the Novas. Tied up in the feet, Lincoln McDonald will come out with it. McDonald. Back to McDonald behind the net. Austin has it. Austin trying to get it out. He will. Chipped up. McDonald in a foot race for the puck. And that will be blown dead for an icing. So the Novas do not get that change. The puck will go all the way back down into their own zone. So McDonald just couldn't beat out the Bandits defender there. And the icing was called. Face off this time to the left of Mumbercat. Puck's dropped, one back by the Bandits to the point. Shot from the point off a stick. Intercepted by the Novas. And they're working a little bit fast down here. Also getting a change as that tired unit gets off. People's shot's just wide, and he's giving a good forecheck. But here comes the Bandits. Chip out. It's taken by Alex McDonald, who just knocked it back in. Big collision there alongside the boards. Romar has it. Crawford shot. Shin pads. Second opportunity, just patted away. Another shot, hits something and goes high over the net. McMullen's another shot, another save by Doucette as Novas getting a little something going here. Sampson just chips it back into the corner. Puck comes back to the blue line, just knocked right back into the corner. Puck's bouncing around. Sampson with it. Back to McMullen at the point. His shot off a stick in front and just wide as the puck goes into the corner once again. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot here today as Duggan gets the puck. He's laid out in the neutral zone as the Bandits just chip the puck into the Nova zone, get a change, but their bench is loud right now and trying to get some momentum going as the puck's dumped all the way back in, and now the Novas will get a change. Bandits working behind their own net, looking to get a little speed going. A couple players collide into each other in the neutral zone as that foils the Bandits' breakout, but they do get the puck out around center, but it is taken quickly away. Parsons giving chase for the puck in his own zone. He turns around, fires it out. McDonald can't keep it in. Peoples has it. He just dumps it in. McLean giving chase. Doucette out to play it, but McLean gets it beforehand. He partner pass to Parsons. His outlet pass is knocked down, and this will be dumped in by Gillis into the corner. McKaiser can't get to the puck there. Parsons looks up to get it out. Outlet pass is stolen there by Frazier and quickly taken right back. But McDonald's there for corral the puck. He passes up to McDonnell. McDonnell just a chip into the zone as he gets hit hard by the penalty boxes as O'Coin has the puck for the Bandits. Couple Novas on him and they win the puck and just dump it behind the net. Hayes behind his own net. Passes it up. Passes too wide. McMullen will have it at center ice. Outlet pass intended for McDonnell. Too wide. Hayes once again just throws upon his own net. Peoples there this time for the Novas, though, as his pass is intercepted, and he takes it right back. He makes a move. He's out in front, and he's brought down in the behind the net. No play there for him. So Novas get the puck. Back to the point to Purcell. Purcell, shot, tip, saved by Doucette, rebound, save. And there's some pushing and shoving in front, but another great couple saves by Doucette there to keep this a no-score game. A little bit of momentum there for the Novas as they strung a couple good possessions alongside theirs to draw to the left side of Doucette. Sampson on for the Novas to take the draw. He ties up the opposing center, wins it, but it will be taken back to the point. Alex McDonald dumps it in. Pucks alongside the boards. Bandits get it out. Bandits with a little bit of speed. Burke makes a move in the center. Shot just wide. Novas will have the puck. Chip out and bat it out midair, but Harris will get it at center ice. His partner pass just a little bit wide, so they have to regroup in their own zone. McDonald at the boards into the zone. Crawford tries to make a move, but just foiled there as Young has the puck for the Bandits, and Cameron just chips it out. His chip hit something on the boards and took a funny bounce back, so the Novas will have a chance here. Austin by himself, looking for some help. Over to Lincoln McDonald. Lincoln shot into the chest of Jerome, and he will cover it up for a stoppage in play. Jerome Doucette making some big saves here. 10 minutes, just about 10 minutes into this first period as the puck's dropped. One back by the Bandits. Bandits looking to get something going here as the Novas are picking up a little bit of momentum. Big hit there in center ice, but it's dumped all the way back. Doucette out behind his own net to play, and there will be a penalty coming up against the Bandits, it looks like. And, yep, it's against the Bandits, bringing up the first Winmar power play of the game for the Novas. Puck's dropped on this power play, back to McDonald. McDonald at the point, over to McMullen. McMullen shot, blocked by a cross pass, out in front, big save by Doucette, another big save. Two big saves here on the penalty kill by Doucette, keeping this 0-0. As the next penalty kill unit will come on for the Bandits. Another couple high quality chances there for the Novas, but Doucette stands tall. Lincoln McDonald will have the puck. Back to McMullen. McMullen shot, padded up, and saved. Back to the point. McDonald. McDonald shot, just hit something in front. Out front shot. They say it's in. It's a goal. It's Crawford on the power play. And it's 1-0 Novas. As that's a goal on the Winmar power play. That puck was in and out of that net. Extremely fast. And it's quite impressive that the ref there was able to see that as the puck's dumped into the Bandits zone. Doucette stops it, but will not cover it as the Bandits have to try to break out here as they find themselves down 1-0 here. Just over halfway through the first period as it's dumped into the Nova zone. Collision behind the net. McIsaac will have the puck. McIsaac tries to chip it up to Gillis. It will slip past him, and O'Coin just dumps it into the corner. Crawford getting the Novas on the board early here. big power play goal. Novas look to chip it out. Harris keeps it in for the Bandits. Tries to go behind the net, but stood up there. Another big hit as their puck's knocked down in front of the net by Frazier as he came sliding across there like he was playing baseball. Puck goes back to Harris. Harris shot. Big save by Mumbercat. It is just going to be dumped down. No one's touched that, and that's going to go down for an icing against the Novas.
Sponsors of the Novas, Nova Construction, McDonald Chrysler Limited, 98.9 XFM.
That is the Bandits looking to get some momentum and tie this thing back up as they look to tie it up before the end of this first period. As this first period has flown by, and if I remember correctly, the first period in the first meeting also flew by. I think there was 3 stoppages in total in the first meeting between these guys, these two teams. As the puck swung by, the Novas off the face-off, chipped out by Duggan. The Bandits have it though by their own blue line. Pass is just out of reach, and Alex McDonald will just knock it down. McLean to Parsons. Parsons looking for Burke. Burke has it with some speed going into the Nova zone. His shot hit off McDonald and going wide, but he stays with his own rebound. Puck goes to the point. Shot. Stick save by Mumbercat there, and goes up and over the glass for another stoppage in play. As the rink just got eerily silent, as I could hear myself think. And the Bandits trying to make up for that and makes a little bit of noise over there. Puck will be dropped to the left of Mumbercat. One back by the Novas. Novas partner pass behind their own net, looking to break out. Lincoln McDonald's pass up to Austin. Austin working his way up. Great play there by the captain McLean to knock that puck away as the shot is knocked away by Doucette. Lincoln McDonald has the puck. Back to McMullen at the point. McMullen's shot tipped out in front. Up for grabs. Shot scores! And it's 2-0. So that puck was bouncing around in front and it was buried home. As it's quickly 2-0 Novas. As Austin scores that goal. And just as the Bandits had something going, the Novas quickly turned around, and Manton Austin scores it to quickly double the Novas lead here with just under 3 minutes left to go in this first period. As puck's dropped, Novas win it back. They try to knock it up. It's knocked into a couple bodies, and it'll just be chipped into the Bandit zone. Robertson looking to get up. Puck's knocked around. Gillis has it. Gillis shot just over the net. As the puck's up for grabs alongside the boards, it's being batted around. Bandits get it in their own slot. They move up into the Nova zone. O'Hearn with the puck. It's off his stick. Frazier has it on his own net. Frazier working up. He chips it off the board. Isn't touched. There's a foot race going down and cannot beat it. Duggan can't win it, and it will be a icing against the Novas, and we go all the way back down to their own zone. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in this first period. 2-0 Novas quickly. As Crawford and Austin scored one each there. As Burke will be kicked off out of the face-off circle there for the Bandits. It'll be Lincoln McDonald versus Smith. Tied up there. Refs lose sight of the puck. It was underneath Lincoln McDonald as he fell down. As he gets up, picks up the puck, and he chips it into the Bandits bench and then got laid out. So that tired Novas line there will get off the ice. The puck went out of play, and there will be a face-off just outside the Nova zone. Burke back in for the draw this time. Puck's dropped. One back by Burke, just out of the reach of his defenseman though, as it goes all the way back into the Bandit zone. Bandits looking to get something going here. Smith, his chip out, stopped by McMullen, who shot, and it's just sticked away by Doucette. McIsaac will have the puck behind the Bandits' net, and it's lost. Bandits pick it up. Nifty move there to get around a forechecker as Young just chips it into the Nova zone. McMullen there looking for it. Smith has it out in front. Shot. Blocker saved. Another shot off the skate. Puck's up for grabs in the slot. It's knocked away. Parsons chips it back in. Novas have the puck, calming it down. They look to break in. McIsaac gets past one defender. McIsaac, backhand just wide. They said no one with him as Young takes the shot and he's going down as he just chips it in. Puck will be behind the net. Nova's just chipping it out. Sampson has it at the center line. He tries to make a move at the blue line and the puck's taken away from him. Bandits looking to make something happen with 1 minute play left in the first period. Camus chips it down. Mumbercat thought about playing it, but he just elects to stay home. Frazier is laid out behind his own net, but the Novas retain possession of the puck. Sampson, his outlet pass. Crawford just fanned on the shot. His pass bouncing. Crawford has the puck again. Sampson behind the net. Sampson to the point. McDonald has it. McDonald's shot. And it just goes wide. So Coyne has it for the Bandits. His pass out is knocked back in by Crawford as Sampson's going to give chase for it in the corner. Hayes has it for the Bandits behind his own net. 20 seconds left in the first period. Bandits just chip it out as Purcell stops it by the penalty box, and he's just going to dump it into the corner as there's only 10 seconds left in this period. Bandits have time for maybe one more rush as the puck's chipped out. Cameron gets it. Cameron just chips it into the zone, and that will do it for the first period. So after one, Novas 2, Bandits nothing. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just 1 second with the second period to play.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple.
And welcome back to the Antigonish Arena as we're ready for the second period. Cameron versus Romard for the face-off. Novas win the puck back. As it's just dumped into the zone. McDonnell will get it. His centering pass taken. Goes back to the point. McMullen shot. And that goes way high and goes just into the corner. As O'Hearn giving chase for the puck. He chips it past McMullen. And it looks like the Bandits might be off to the races. They're working in. Shot, pass out front, just deflected wide. Still up for grabs as Mumbercat slides across and covers that. So the Bandits come out flying in the second period here, but Mumbercat just calms things down, covers up that puck, as there will be a face-off in the Nova zone. If you're the Bandits, a quick goal here in the second period would do wonders. Getting a little momentum back on your side as there's a lot of hockey left to be played. This puck's won back to the Bandits' point. McLean's shot blocked by Austin as he made a little kick save there as he picks up the puck and he's working with a little bit of speed. Austin doing it all so far today. Blocking shots and scoring a goal as he makes a move. Trips, falls, gets back up and gets the puck again. As the Bandits pick up the puck in the corner. Cross-ring pass to Cameron. Cameron working his way up. He just chips it in. So that will fall behind the net. McMullen to Alex McDonald. His pass intended for Austin's intercepted by Smith as Smith falls down behind the net. Novas will have the puck again. Puck goes up to Peoples. Peoples with a little bit of speed. Over to Austin. Austin shot. Saved by Doucette. And he will hold on to that as he was looking for his second of the night. Already. Doucette makes a big save, keeping this a 2-goal game. Both teams will get a change here. Crawford getting in here for the draw. So ref's doing a little bit of work to the bench door on the Bandits bench. As that's all fixed up, we're ready to drop this puck again. The linesman fakes out both centermans a little bit there. The puck is dropped. Won by the Bandits. They throw it behind their own net. Sampson's there though. Sampson chipped it right back behind the net. But the Bandits will pick it up. Making a couple moves behind the net. Sorry, in the corner rather. Bandits looking to break out. The outlet pass over everybody's stick, and that will go all the way down for an icing. And we will go right back down to the Bandit zone. Chandler's pass had a little too much sauce on it, and it got over everybody's stick. So Nova sending another new unit out here, trying to take advantage of a tired Bandits line that's on. Pucks drop, one back by the Bandits. Bandits have been great on the face-off dot so far, as Chandler has it in his own corner. He chips the puck up to Robertson. Robertson with a little bit of speed. He's working in, and he just dumps it in. He's looking for his own, trying to chase his own dump in there. He can't get it. But he gets the puck, shoots, and it hits some shin pads, and Duggan's going to go the other way. Duggan with some speed, trying to get past Chandler. He can't, and he loses a glove. So he's playing right now with one glove. Romart gets the puck in the slot. Shot, save, and they blow it dead. As Doucette makes another big save. Doucette's been a brick wall so far back there. He's been peppered by shots here. So Romart's picked off out of the circle there. So McIsaac's coming in for the draw for the Novas. And it's won again by the Bandits. There's pucks get up in the set hot. And it was shot by Romart, and it was a big block there by Robertson. As the puck finally finds the Bandits' stick, and they're going the other way. Can't find O'Coin in front of the net. Puck's up for rebound, shot just wide. There's Romart with a lot of speed going back the other way. He has some help. He tries to split the D, and he gets hit a couple times there, but McIsaac has the puck behind the net. McIsaac trying to get it out to the point. Not enough juice, and it's taken, and there's a chip, and it will go right into the Bandits bench again. So play will stop. Face off just outside the Bandit zone. Not many stops in the stoppages of play in the first period. Through the first 3 minutes of the second, there's been a lot. It's Crawford and Cameron line up for the draw here. Pucks drop, one back by the Novas. They'll try to break into the zone. Sampson does. Asher Sampson has it in the corner, and he's brought down. And the Bandits try to go the other way with a little bit of speed. And that will be blown down offside. And so that puck right back outside the Nova zone. If you're just joining us, welcome. The Novas up 2-0 with 2 quick goals in the first period. This puck's dropped, won by the Bandits. They just knock it in, but McDonald's there to take it. And it's knocked up for the Novas. Crawford can't get there, and Ayette has it in the own corner, but Sampson there. Sampson fighting for it. Ayette won it back. He knocks it off. Cameron just chips it into the Nova zone. That will be an icing against the Bandits again. And once again, we'll go all the way back down into the Bandit zone. Another tired group out here for the Bandits, as they've probably been on for a minute and a half at this point. It's the ref Over talking to the Bandits bench, trying to get who is on the ice back on. And it looks like they're satisfied, so this puck will be dropped. One back by the Bandits again. Continuing their face-off dominance so far early in this game. Outlet pass, just at the reach. McMullen, big hit there. And the Bandits player lost his stick. McMullen's pass off the boards. Austin just can't handle it, and Robertson's going to have it. He turns around and just fires it back. Peoples has it at his own blue line. His pass to McMullen. McMullen looking back to Peoples. Peoples making a move at the blue line. Another move, and he just lost the puck in the slot. And the Bandits are going to go the other way. O'Coin passes it up. Pass for Smith just behind him, and he didn't know it was coming. So now it's going to be a 3-on-2 for the Novas. Austin back to Lincoln McDonald as he fumbled around with the puck there, and it was taken off his stick. It's knocked right back into the Nova zone. Purcell will get it. He has it in front of his own net. He circles back, going behind his own net. His pass up to Romard, who just knocked it down. Robertson just going to knock it right back in. And McMullen this time. McMullen to McIsaac. McIsaac falling down. Stands back up and makes a Smith miss. And he's brought down. The Bandits have it in their own zone, and they just elect to chip it out. Camus with the puck. Breakaway. His shot. Big save by Mumbercat. Keeping this a 2-goal game. He was all alone, and Mumbercat shut the door. And what a great save. On the best scoring chance for the Bandits had so far this game, as the puck's dropped in the Nova zone. One back by the Bandits. Lebucky into the corner. Chandler battling for it. Bandits will have it. Shot in front, just wide. Novas have the puck again in their own zone. They're looking to break out. They have the puck, just chips it past the defender, and Romard will get it. He collides with McIsaac, and the puck's up for grabs there. Puck will come out to the Bandits. Bandits trying to get it out. Stopped at the blue line, but they do get it out, and then it hits a linesman. So the Bandits get a good lucky break there as they are able to get the puck deep into the Nova zone, but the puck does come out, and then subsequently fired right back in. As McDonald will have it behind his own net. His outlet pass. Finds McIsaac. McIsaac by himself gets knocked off the puck. The puck's in the corner as he will retreat back and get a change. The Bandits with some speed, getting out of their own zone. A couple big moves and a good hit there. Knocks him off the puck, so Frazier will have it in his own zone. He just pokes it up as he was falling down, and Crawford has it. Crawford shot off Doucette, and the rebound. Another big save by Doucette. The second rebound collected by the Bandits. They'll try to slow things down in their own zone. Pass intended for O'Coin, picked off by Crawford. He tries to make a move and it's stolen, and O'Coin gets the puck finally. O'Coin tries to make a pass, doesn't work. Dykers with the puck, making some moves. He fans on the shot in the slot, and the puck's just knocked right back up. McDonald coming off the bench with some fresh legs, will pick up the puck behind his own net. Waits for the defender, the forechecker to come for him, and he makes his move. Up near center ice, just dumping in. Crawford with the forecheck. Novas have the puck. Sampson shot off a shin pad and passes it to Crawford. Crawford back to Sampson. Sampson centering pass just out of the reach. McDonald will knock it in back to Sampson. Sampson gets hit in the corner. Novas will pick up the puck. They try to go to the point, but it's intercepted. Bandits going the other way. Bandits with some speed. Shot, another save by Mumbercat. He stands tall. It's a good effort just knocking them to the corner there and letting Mumbercat do his thing. Hayes with the puck at his own blue line. Duggan, great forecheck. He wins the puck and he fires a shot just wide. Now it's Lincoln McDonald's turn to forecheck. The puck goes back to Robertson. Robertson to Hayes. Hayes to Ayette. He can't get the puck, but Cameron just chips it up. Cameron tries to make a move. His pass just wide. O'Hearn's trying to get it, and that'll be blown dead. A penalty on the Novas, for interference, bringing up a DeCoste electrical and ventilation penalty kill, the first one for the Novas today, as they've been exceptionally good on their penalty kill. Brought to you once again by DeCoste Electrical and Ventilation. And they're trying to keep that alive here. Bandits trying to rewrite the story. Cross one by the Novas. McMullen to partner pass behind the net. McDonald's shot. Rebound. Another save. Sorry, as I was trying to talk there, a lot of action happening. There's a couple great chances for the Bandits. Mumbercat making a save. Bandits have the puck. Try to get to Robertson right behind him, but he picks up the puck. Lebucky with the puck. He drops it back to the point. Working in his Burke. Burke back to the point. Lebucky shot. Hits a couple of bodies. Big save! Mumbercat shutting the door again. As the puck's dumped all the way down, and Doucette will have to play it. This Mumbercat has been lights out so far today, as the Bandits will have it behind their own net, trying to regroup on this power play. Robertson, his pass knocked away, as the Novas will have it in their own zone. Crawford just throws it behind his own net. McDonald will have it. Alex McDonald, slap shot, and it'll get up to center ice. Robertson knocks it out of the reach of Sampson, who might have been home free there. Bandits have the puck in the offensive zone. Pass to Robertson. Robertson shot. Another big save by Mumbercat. And so far, that's been the story of the night. Mumbercat making some unreal saves so far. Keeping this a 2-score game. 44 seconds left on this power play for the Bandits. They send in a new unit. Cameron's there to take the face off. Desperately trying to get something past Mumbercat. Pass back to McClellan. McClellan sees Parsons. Parsons walking in. Shot. And another big save by Mumbercat as he elects to cover that one up right away. And there will be another offensive zone draw for the Bandits on this power play. Cameron out there with Young, McClellan, Parsons, trying to get something past. Trying to get this back to a 1-goal game. Novas win the draw. Frazier has it. He's pinned up against the wall in his own zone. McIsaac will get the puck. McIsaac just chips it out, and that will go all the way down the ice. And the Bandits have to retreat. They set out to play the puck. He gives it to Parsons. Parsons stops it on his own net. Taking a look. Trying to get something going here. His pass up. Chandler just chips it up again. Big hit there in the corner. McClellan has the puck at the boards. He's looking the captain for the Bandits, looking to get the puck in deep. And this power play is done. And there will be another penalty as that one just ended against the Novas again. So another DeCoste electrical and ventilation penalty kill, for the Novas. They liked the first one so much, they decided to do it again as they look to kill another one. And this will be 4 straight minutes of power play time for the Bandits. They couldn't find anything on the first one as Mumbercat shut the door a couple times. Hoping for a different story here, second go around. So, we will do this power penalty kill again for the Novas. Brought to you by DeCoste Electrical and Ventilation. Puck is dropped. Bandits win it this time. Back to the point. Shot. It looked like it just hit the glove of Mumbercat. And it's wide. Crawford has the puck. Crawford loses it behind the net. Bandits have it. McDonald on him. Slot points out to the slot, And it's saved by Mumbercat. Robertson has it at the point. He just knocks it in. Will go behind the net. Picked up by the Bandits again. Looking back to Robertson at the point. Robertson, partner pass at the point. Back to Robertson. Robertson walking in. He looked like he was going to take a shot, but just forgot the puck. He turned around, got it again, and back to his partner, Lebucky. Pass over. Another pass as Mumbercat just poked that out of reach. Burke Burke, back to Lebucky, back to Burke. Burke working in, trying to find something, makes a move, in, gets in close, shot, scores! I think that was Camus there, but Burke walked through the entire defense there. At first, you don't succeed, try again. That's the story right now for this power play for the Bandits. They couldn't get one across in the first opportunity. Second time, they take advantage and score. It's 2-1. Just about 11 minutes into the second period. And that was a big goal. And a big momentum shift there for the Bandits as the puck's knocked up. Hayes has it. Hayes loses the puck. McMullen will have it. McMullen loses the puck and he falls down. And bodies are hitting the ground. Ayet, has the puck. He loses it. Tries to get it chipped out. No go. Novas trying to slow things down in their own zone. McIsaac has it. McIsaac up to Lamar. And that will be blown dead outside. And that looked like it might have been a breakaway. If he was able to just stay onside, it was barely offside. Offside nonetheless. And that face-off will go down just outside the Nova zone. Brand new hockey game here, just over halfway through the second period. Bandits find some new life, making this one within reach. So 28, almost 29 minutes left to play in this game total. Pucks drop, Bandits win again. McClellan to Parsons. Parsons just dumps it into the corner. Frazier will go back to get it. He'll try to get behind the net, but Smith is there to knock the puck back. Frazier picks up the puck again, and he tries to chip it out. Parsons keeps it at the point. His shot stopped and covered by Mumbercat. So that will slow things down a little bit for the Novas as a new line, new defensive pairing, comes out as McDonald and Purcell come in for Frazier and McMullen. Face off to the right of Mumbercat. Puck's dropped. One back by the Novas. They have it behind their own net. Dykers has it. His pass up. Crawford. Crawford with some speed. He just dumps one on net. Doucette stops it. Thinks about it, then covers it up. 8:15 left in this second period. Mumbercat, Doucette both making some big saves here, but it is 2-1 Novas. Puck's drop. This time won by the Novas. But Cameron steps up. He steals the puck. They're going to go the other way. His pass intercepted. He can't get the pass back. Puck back, but O'Hearn just dumps it in. O'Hearn chasing after it. As it's knocked around, Cameron might have it. As it's a scrum in the corner. Novas come out with it. And they'll go the other way. Sampson, Asher Sampson makes the man miss. Stops back. Pass for Dykers. Josh just wide. Puck goes back. McMullen dumps it in. Peoples giving chase. Sampson. Sampson with it behind the net. His shot scores! Wrap around. Doucette didn't know where it was. And Sampson takes advantage. And they get that goal back quick. As it's 3-1. And just like that, the Novas answer back. They're restoring their 2-goal lead. As Sampson doubles their lead just like that. Puck's dropped and almost immediately Burke's tripped up, and that will be another penalty towards the Novas. Once again, bringing up the DeCoste Electrical and Ventilation penalty kill for the Novas. They're 1 for 2 so far tonight on it. Trying to make it 2 for 3. As both units come towards the face-off circle, will be Burke for the Bandits, Crawford for the Novas taking this draw. Puck dropped, one back by Burke. It will get to the point. Lebucky, his pass to Burke. Burke walks in, shot, big save by Mumbercat, and it just whacked and knocked all the way down into the Bandit zone. Doucette looked like he wanted to play it. Gets back to his net. And it will be picked up by the Bandits behind their own net. Just over 7 minutes left to play in the second period. Pass up to Robertson. Robertson working his way into the Nova zone, and that will be blown dead for an offside. And we'll get another stoppage in play as the Bandits coaches are yelling to keep your feet moving as they look to get another power play goal to bring this back within one again. Face off just outside the Nova zone. Burke versus McIsaac on the draw. And Burke wins it again. Give credit where credit's due. Burke has been lights out on the face-off dot so far today. Bandits work in. Pass back to the point to Robertson. Robertson collects the puck to LeBucky. Back to Burke. Burke has it. Centering pass. And that's knocked away. And that'll be dumped all the way back down to Doucette. Doucette just stops it and just shoves it to the corner. Picked up by the Bandits again. They're looking to make something happen here. Puck goes up. So we're working their way up. Camus. He has the lone goal for the Bandits so far. He passes it back to the point. Over to Robertson. His pass in front. It's bouncing around. The shot just goes wide. As there's lots of traffic in front of the net there. The puck's up for grabs on logs of the boards. Burke picks it up. His pass to LeBucky just had to reach. He picks it up. He gets it though. Shot off the skates. Goes all the way back to the blue line. Burke has it. Burke working his way in. Trying to walk through the defense again. Big save by Mummercat. Rebound. It's blocked by McDonald, and that will get out of the zone as the Bandits have to retreat and regroup on this power play. LeBucky. He passes it up to Camus. Walking in. Circles back. He tries to go back to Hayes, but the puck gets out of the net, zone, sorry. And that looks like it will do it on Austin's penalty. And it does. So another kill on the DeCoste Electrical and Ventilation penalty kill, for the Novas. As Bandits working in. Puck's up for grabs out in front. It just goes wide. And that'll be dumped all the way back down. And that looks like it'll be an icing. And it will be. So the puck will go back all the way down into the Nova zone. 5:16 remaining in this second period. Just 5 minutes remaining in this second period. It is 3-1. Both teams getting a lone goal in this period. Puck's dropped. Won by the Bandits. Bandits have it alongside the boards. Gets back to Hayes at the point. He wraps it around the boards. Cameron's going to pick it up on the other side. Cameron tries to make a move, but McDonald is there. Stops it. Cameron picks up the puck again. His shot just goes wide. It'll be picked up by the Bandits again. Hayes has it again and tries to knock it in. Young, centering pass. No one there. That'll be picked up by the Novas. McDonald. McDonald just gets across the center line and dumps it in. Sampson's going to play it. Sampson gets it, and Doucette tried to play it, but Sampson took it right in front of him. Centering pass just through the legs of McIsaac. And that was a prime opportunity there for the Novas. Has the puck. Back to Fraser at the point. Fraser with it. Fraser just fires one on net. And Doucette saves it, covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. 4.5 minutes left in this period. Good chances there on that sequence for both teams. Neither of them able to take advantage of it, though. As there will be an offensive zone draw here for the Novas. Romard in for it. Puck's dropped, one back by the Bandits. McLean will pass it back to Robertson. Robertson, Smith. Smith just chips it out. Ayette wins the foot race, but Fraser just knocks the puck out of reach as the Novas have the puck. McIsaac with a lot of speed just dumps it in. Doucette's going to stop it and cover it for another stoppage in play. But a lot of those lately. And we'll do another offensive zone draw here for the Novas in Bandits territory. New unit on for the Novas. Romard in for the draw. He wins it back. Frazier will have it at the point. His shot gets through everybody almost and just pad saved away. Gets through a lot of traffic there. Romard makes a move, loses the puck into the corner. Duggan has it. Duggan in a battle with McLean. Duggan tries to chip it out. He can't. Gillis will just knock it back into the corner. McLean, partner pass to Parsons. Parsons tried to get up to Smith. He can't get it out. It's knocked back to Smith. Smith is trying to work its way out. Puck gets up. Ayette. He works in. Pad save. And the rebound just over the stick there. And that was a great chance for the Bandits. As the Novas go the other way. Tries to make a move in the slot. Just knocked away. McDonald will get the puck at center ice. And he just elects to dump it right back in the set. Out of his net to play it. He passes it to Hayes. He tries to chip it up. It's stopped there by Romard. Romard's taken down in the slot. But it's shot and scored. Romard was knocked down. The puck came out to the slot as he was falling down, and Sampson takes advantage and scores another one. That's two this period for him. And it's 4-1 with 3:02 remaining in this period. Right now, it's the Asher Sampson show with 2 goals this period as the pucks drop. One back by the Bandits. They try to stop the bleeding here a little bit as the puck goes to O'Hearn. O'Hearn couldn't handle the pass as it's just behind him, but he collects the puck, knocks it in. Novas get it behind their own net. They're trying to get it up the ice. They get it out of their own zone. Sampson with a little bit of move. Dykers shot. Save just trickled wide. McDonald has the puck. McDonald's shot blocked by Camus. And the second shot just goes wide. Crawford behind the net. He's pinned up against the boards by Harris. Lebucky tries to spin back. The puck's knocked off his stick by Crawford. Crawford's pass off a skate. On the Bandits will have it. Bandits trying to break out. O'Hearn just dumps it in and he had no one with him. As McDonald will go back behind the net and pick it up. McDonald, his outlet pass to Austin. Austin just chips it into the zone. It took a funny hop and found Doucette, and Doucette's just going to cover that one. As that hit the glass and ricocheted straight towards the net. Another stoppage play, just under 2 minutes to go in this period. 2 goals for the Novas this period, both by Sampson. Making it 4-1. Puck's won back by Peoples. Frazier just dumps it into the corner. Battle along in the corner. Burke's there for the Bandits. He comes out with the puck. And that puck's taken off the stick quickly by Lincoln McDonald. Bandits looking to get the puck again. And once again, Lincoln McDonald takes that one away. And he's hit by McLean in the corner. Puck goes behind the net. Bandits pick it up. Bandits working with a little bit of speed. But it's stopped at the blue line by Frazier. Frazier, another opportunity, and Frazier stops that one again. Bandits pick up the puck again. And once again, knocked away by Lincoln McDonald. Lincoln McDonald is everywhere at the moment this shift. And that puck's just chipped up and over and out of the Nova zone. Bandits will have it in their own zone. Robertson, partner pass is knocked away, but Young gets it. He just knocks it down the ice. Frazier will have it for the Novas. He chips it up to Austin. Austin with it alongside the boards. He dumps it in. And they'll get a change as Hayes collects it for the Bandits. He tried to go behind the net. It hit the boards and took another weird pop in front of the net. But no one was there, so the Bandits could take a sigh of relief as they have the puck alongside the boards in their own zone. So they come out with the puck back behind the net. Young has it. Young out of his own zone. Young by center ice. Young dumps it into the zone. There's 29 seconds left in this period. Cameron just throws it behind the Novas net. McMullen had it. He tried to get it up. Hayes with it at the point. Hayes gets past McMullen into the corner as he gets hit by McMullen. He just knocks the puck around. Ayette gets hit. McMullen once again with it behind the net. His pass up. And up. There's 8 seconds left. Romard. Romar trying to make the move. He's hit, and that will be the end of this period. After two, it's 4-1. It's 4-1 Novas, as Novas went into this period up 2-0. It was quickly cut down 2-1 as the Bandits scored a power play goal. But then Asher Sampson reminded us that he was here as he scored 2 goals, making this a 3-goal lead going into the intermission. Don't go anywhere. We'll just take a quick break and we'll be back with the third period of play, as this looks like it will be a good finish.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple.
Hello and welcome back to the Antigonish Arena here. Getting ready for the third period. Both teams were able to talk things over. Intermission now done. And we have 20 minutes to decide this game. If you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Ryan McDonald on behalf of 5 One Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Here's a quick recap in the first period. 2 quick goals by the Novas. One by Crawford, one by Austin. That's how we went into the second period, 2-0 Novas. Early on, Camus scored a power play goal for the Bandits, make it 2-1. And then Asher Sampson, 2 goals for himself, making it 4-1. And that's where we stand going into the final period of play. It is 4-1 Novas. Both goalies, Mummercat and Doucette, have made some big saves. Mummercat has made some highlight reel saves so far, as he deserves to get his flowers. As both teams making some noise, we're lining up to drop this puck to get this third period underway. And the Bandits once again win the face-off as Harris has it. Up to O'Hearn. O'Hearn loses the puck. Back to Harris. His pass to Lucky just wide as he has to retreat to grab it. He passes it back up the boards. Puck will come off. Trying to find it to O'Hearn. Can't get it. O'Hearn finally grabs it. Puck bounces around his feet. McMullen knocks it up a couple times as Ayette knocks it in. McMullen giving chase. McMullen turns around, fires it up. McDonnell will have it. He just knocks it off to Amard, who just dumps it in to McCosick. McCosick will have it at the ball. Back to Amard. Shot just high and into the corner. Back to the point. McMullen will have it. McMullen shot blocked. Gillis trying to make a play on it, but it's knocked down. Working the other way. Cameron has the puck. Shot. Save. Rebound up for grabs. Out in front. Saved again. Another shot. Just high and wide. Mummercat shutting the door down. There. Puck's chipped out. Parsons over his stick. Romard will have it in the zone. He one person to beat. He gets taken down, and that will be a penalty to the Bandits. The first one of the game. You know what that means. Fans, get ready. It's the Winmar power play. First opportunity on the power play for the Bandits today. Sorry, for the Novas today, as the Bandits have had 3 chances, and Novas are 2 for 3 on the power kill. Looking to go 1 for 1 on the power play. As McLean goes to the box for the Bandits. Looked like it was for a hook or a trip. Nevertheless, they are a man down. Puck's dropped. Bandits win it. They just throw it behind their own net. Sampson's there, picks up the puck by the boards. He knocks it down. McDonald back to Sampson. Sampson walks in, shot, saved by Doucette, and he will cover it. So quickly, stoppage of play. We are just a minute and a half, just under a minute and a half into this third period. Puck's dropped. One back by Bandits. Robertson just knocks it around. But Frazier's there to keep it in. Frazier knocks it down into Austin. Austin's pinned up against the boards by Hayes. Peoples will come in there and grab the puck. He goes back to Frazier at the point. Frazier makes a move, makes a man miss. He's walking in. He just fumbled the puck there, so he goes, passes it back to the point. McDonald fumbled on that pass too, and he can't get the puck in deep as it's turned around and knocked out by Young. Burke will just dump it in. Frazier retreating back. Frazier picks up the puck. He passes it over to McDonald. McDonald will get it up to Sampson. Sampson, hat-trick watch. He's driving in, makes a move. He shoots, he scores, and there it is! A hat-trick for Asher Sampson as the hat finds its way to the ice. As that's a 3 straight natural hat-trick for Sampson. Making this game 5-1, and as you know, that goal was scored on the Winmar power play as linesman Jake Stewart tried to put on the toque over his helmet. As both teams go back to center ice for the face-off draw. Puck's drop, one back by the Novas. McDonald over to McMullen. McMullen trying to knock it up. He fans on it. Bandits will have it in the zone. Camus. He on net. Mumbercat, will cover it up. That will be a stoppage of play. Asher Sampson goal on the power play to get things started here in the third period. Who else? Have yourself a game. As someone will be kicked out of the face-off circle. Camus will come in for the draw for the Bandits. And the Novas will win it. Crawford wins it. Back behind the net. Gillis looking to get it, but Harris keeps it in. Gillis chips it off. Duggan working his way in, looking for some help. A lot of white jerseys around him as the Bandits get it and chip it up. That will go down. Icing warning, but McMullen will get the puck. McMullen behind his net. Nova's working with a little speed. Pass is just out of the reach of Gillis. Harris with the puck. Harris makes a diving play to keep Crawford from getting the puck in the offensive zone as the Bandits knock it out to center ice. And it'll be just chipped back. As the Bandits pick it up in their own zone. They retreat back. Lebucky will have the puck. Working his way up. With some speed, gaining some speed, dumps it in. Mumbercat behind his own net to play it. He knocks it back up to McDonnell. McDonnell tries to get it out. Camus just knocks it back in, but it'll take a weird bounce, and Purcell will get the puck. Dumped into the Bandit zone. McDonnell wins the foot race, and he gets hit hard into the boards behind the net. Crawford getting chased. Crosser loses his stick, just kicks the puck behind the net, and McIsaac will be there to pick it up. McIsaac in the corner. He tries to get it back to the point, but it is stopped, and the Bandits will pick it up. Camus with a little bit of speed. The lone goal scorer for the Bandits so far today, and that is offside as a coin was 4 feet inside of the zone there. That'll be an offside. As they make a correction to the goal, it was Sampson from McDonald and McIsaac on the power play. Ooh, whistle's blown. So the referee was trying to talk things over with the timekeepers. He's back in position, and we're ready to drop this puck. Novas win the puck back. McDonald will have it. McDonald goes over to McMullen. McMullen up to McDonnell. McDonnell to Romard. Romard gets it out of his zone. Puck just goes past him. McIsaac will pick it up. McIsaac into the Bandit zone. He tries to make a move, loses the puck. Smith trying to get it out. Romard once again picks up the puck, but this time taken away by Burke. Romard again picks up the puck. He chips it in. McDonnell will have some help. He tries to get over to McIsaac. McIsaac backhand shot. Pad saved by Doucette. He still has the puck though as he gets his own rebound. He's behind the net. He reverses again behind the net. Back out to the point to McMullen. McMullen, partner pass to McDonald. Alex McDonald, shot. It's knocked away by McDonnell in front, and McDonnell tries to get it back. And it does get back to the point. McMullen shot. Fired. And it's saved and covered up by Doucette. As a new unit for both teams gets on the ice here. Doucette hands puck to the ref. Face off to the left of Doucette. Puck's dropped. Won by the Novas. Peoples will have it in the corner. Peoples makes a move back. He's hit a couple times there by Cameron. Puck's up for grabs. Cameron comes out of the corner with it. His pass to O'Hearn's behind him. And it'll be taken by McDonald, who just dumps it all the way in. Hayes has it. Hayes behind the net. It gets stuck in the net, but it comes back out. Lincoln McDonald will have it. He goes back to the point. McDonald's shot hits a couple bodies in front, goes into the corner. Frazier will get it, and he just dumps it right back into the corner. It goes behind the net. Peoples will have the puck alongside the boards. He gets out of it. Back to McDonald at the point. His shot tipped by Lincoln McDonald just wide. Frazier will get the puck, and he tries to dump it in, and that will be dumped out, but Austin makes a good stop at the blue line and dumps it right back in. As it's all Novas right now, As the Bandits can't get the puck out, as Lincoln McDonald makes another good stop at the blue line. And finally, the Bandits get it out of their own zone. They dump it into Nova's zone. Mummercat covers it up. That'll be a stoppage in play. 14-13 left in this period. If you're just joining us, Asher Sampson just completed the natural hat trick to make it 5-1. As it is a packed barn here on the Nova side, as the Novas win the draw, working their way up. Crawford back to Sampson. Sampson looking for another one. He drives in, shoots, and he scores. Have yourself a day, Asher Sampson. Make it 4 at a night that I don't think he'll soon forget. And that's 4 straight goals for the kid to make this game 6-1. Puck's dropped, one back by the Novas. McDonald will pick it up. McDonald ships it out. Duggan will have it at his own blue line. Duggan turn around, he's going back. Burke flying in behind him, and Duggan will just dump it in. Harris behind his own net. Partner pass to Lebucky. Lebucky tries to get it up to Burke. Burke has a stick on it, just out of his reach though, so McMullen will get it in his own zone. Fires it up to Gillis. Gillis just chips it in. Bandits get it out. Young gives it to Burke. Burke retreating into his own zone. Burke picking up steam by his own blue line. Gets past Duggan. He'll be taken down, and that'll be another penalty. And the whistle's blown down. And that will be another penalty to the Novas, this time on Duggan. That'll be 2 for tripping. And that brings up, again, the DeCoste Electrical and Ventilation penalty kill for the Novas. Keeping things stable just like the Novas penalty kill, which has been pretty stable today so far. 2 for 3 with the lone Bandits goal coming on the power play. Frazier trying to get the puck, but he's knocked off it. Back to the point. Parsons has it, looking to go somewhere. He gives it to Coyne. Coyne's pass knocked away, and that'll be knocked out of the zone. Parsons giving chase. He will get the puck. He goes over to Coyne. Puck's deflected off him, and McIsaac will steal the puck, and that's dumped all the way down into the corner, and Parsons will retreat back and get it behind his own net. Parsons. Parsons passes it up. Puck's taken away, though, at the blue line. Novas have it. Novas will just dump it down all the way, and Doucette will be out to play it. Doucette stops it. He tries to fire it up, but it is blocked there by McIsaac. McIsaac has been all over the place here on the penalty kills. McIsaac has the puck again, dumps it into the corner. Asher Sampson has the puck. Sorry, Crawford has the puck. He's knocked off of it. Coyne has it for the Bandits. Bandits looking to do something. As Crawford lost a stick there, and that will be blown offside. As they say, Camus was offside when O'Coyne crossed the blue line. And that will be blown dead, and that will go just outside the Nova zone. 52 seconds remaining on this power play for the Bandits. And 12 minutes of 15 seconds, remaining in this game. Burke in for the draw for the Bandits. As this first unit stayed on for the majority of the power play. As Crawford gets kicked out of face-off circle. And this time it's won back by the Novas. Donald will have it behind his own net. Back to McMullen. McMullen fires it up. Outlet pass to Crawford. Crawford, it's a one-on-one. Crawford tries to make a move, but it is knocked aside. Bandits this time trying to get with a little bit of speed. Burke working in. Burke circles back to the point. Once again, working in. Walks through one defender, another defender. Burke, centering pass, shoots, scores! And it's Camus getting his second of the game. Jackson Camus, second of the game and second assist for Maddox Burke. As that will be 2 on the power play for him, making this game 6-2. Burke made a couple of nice moves, centering pass to Camus. Camus just put it in top shelf. And a little bit back with 11:49 left in this game. They always say it's impossible until it's done. Can the Bandits come back and tie this game up here in the third? At the very least, force overtime, or maybe just win in regulation as Robertson has the puck back in his own zone. He passes to Lebucky. His pass goes up to center ice. Burke has it. Burke at the blue line. Puck's taken away from him, and Burke gets it back again. Burke turns around, shot. Knocked away. Second shot, once again blocked as McIsaac has the puck. McIsaac tries to get it out. Camus knocks it back into the corner. Frazier will there. He knocks it back to Purcell. Purcell. Pass off to Ramard. That'll come out. McIsaac has the puck in the Bandit zone. Ramard this time centering pass to McDonnell. Just out of reach as he just knocked it down. Camus. Now he's on hat-trick watch as he works his way in. Circles back. His pass knocked on to the net by his own guy and tripped up by the goalie. As Mummercat will get a penalty as he tripped up a defender. And then it looks like an unsportsmanlike going to the Bandits. So this might be a 4-on-4. And it... will be an unsportsmanlike. We'll play 5-on-5 as those penalties offset. McDonnell serving the penalty for Mummercat. As that's disappointing there if you're the Bandits. As you just scored a power play goal, you're 2 for 4 so far in the power play, and you look to have another one there, but not to be. As there's still 10:57 left in this period, lots of time left in this hockey game. And I think I speak on behalf of everybody when I say I've seen crazier stuff. As McMullen has the puck, he crosses the blue center line and just dumps it into the Bandit zone. Bandits will have it. O'Hearn tries to chip it out. It's not to be as Dykers just knocks it back in. Hayes behind his own net. They try to get it again. This time Crawford denying them as Crawford knocks it behind the net. And once again it'll be Sampson. Sampson has it in the slot. Sampson just fires it on, and it is saved by Doucette. As there's going to be a stoppage. And a penalty, as that looked like a slash. As there looked like to be a Bandit in a little bit of pain, but he looks like he's going to be able to muscle through. It's Colin Crawford going to the box. 2 minutes for a hooking call. And so this time that'll bring up to the Coast Electrical and Ventilation penalty kill for the Novas. 50% so far tonight on the penalty kill, brought to you by DeCosta Electrical and Ventilation. As Bandits look to get within 3. This time Burke is kicked out of the face-off circle. Camus will go in to take it in his place. Puck's dropped. Won by the Novas. And that's just got chipped out of the zone. And there's a big hit there. And there will be an injured Bandit who gets up, and he looks like he'll be able to make his way to the bench. As Burke works his way up with some speed. Burke working his way in, shot, big save by Mummercat. But sorry for the camera work there. I turned it away as I thought he was down hurt, but he was able to get back up and make his way to the bench. As a big save there by Mummercat on penalty kill, as there's 1:30 left in this penalty kill for the Novas. Blake McDonald going up against Burke in the face-off circle. Puck's dropped. One back by Burke. Cameron's going to knock it back to the point. Robertson back to Cameron. It's just in his feet and will get behind the net. Frazier turns around, fires it off the glass. Robertson tries to play it, and it will just get out. Lebucky looking for somebody. He gets into the zone. He looks to drop it back. Camus just dumps it in back to Lebucky. Lebucky turns around. He's at the point. Makes a move at the blue line. He passes it over to Burke. Burke goes cross ice. Sorry, that was to Burke. Burke shot just wide. So it was Robertson who passed the puck. Robertson into the corner to Camus. Camus behind the net. He's pinned up against the boards by Frazier. Frazier in a battle there. And there's a big hit. Puck goes out in front of the net. Turn around and it fired down the ice. 40 seconds left in the power play. As I'd imagine the next stoppage, the offsetting penalties will be able to come back on the ice. Bandits stop it behind their own net, trying to regroup. Camus coming up, and he loses the puck. And it's turned around and dumped right back into the Bandit zone. Doucette back behind his net to play it. He leaves it there for Robertson. Robertson behind his own net, settling things down. His pass up. Lebacki into the Nova zone. He drops it to Chandler. Puck's taken away by Sampson. Asher Sampson, short-handed. He's working his way down. There will be a delay penalty. Sampson still with it. Sampson centering pass. Saved, and finally a stoppage in play. So that'll be a hooking call as they kill the penalty and immediately go on the power play for the Bandits. Chandler gets a hooking call. That'll bring up a Winmar power play. Fans, get ready. You know what time it is. It's the Winmar power play for the Novas. Couple power play goals. Sorry, one power play goal so far. They're 1 for 1. As it was Asher Sampson scoring that power play goal earlier in the second period. Puck one, back to McDonald. McDonald over to McMullen. McMullen works in. His shot, shoots, scores! It's tipped. As no one knows who. They're all pointing at each other, but it looks like it's going to be Ramard who gets credit for the goal, as him and McMullen were both pointing at each other, telling each other, no, it was you. But Ramard gets it. And that goal was brought to you by Winmar on the power play. As quickly, it's 7-2. Puck's chipped up into the Bandit zone. Evet loses the puck. Novas turn around and go the other way. People's shot. Saved to the side by Doucette. Second shot. Fanned on it, goes behind the net. Peoples will have it behind the net. Peoples. Puck hits the ref. And they'll be back out to the point. Frazier has it. Frazier chipped up into the slot. People's trying to make a couple moves. It's batted around. Puck's bouncing around. O'Hearn comes out with it. O'Hearn pass up to Young, hits him. That'll be an icing call against the Bandits, much to the dismay of the Bandits coaching staff. And that will go all the way back down into the Bandit zone. Noel Ramar getting the credit for that goal, assisted by the captain McMullen and his shot from the point. Making it 7-2 here. 7:33 left in this game. Still a lot of game left to be played. Bandits have had plenty of chances. They can certainly make this interesting here in the last little bit as the Novas have the puck at the point. Shot, blocked. Bandits have numbers as they chip the puck up. Young chasing. And they'll blow that down for an icing. And once again, it'll be icing against the Bandits, as this will be a very, very tired Bandits unit back out here. Puck's dropped, one back by the Bandits. McLean up to O'Hearn. O'Hearn working his way up. O'Hearn dumps the puck in. Mumbercat out to play behind the net. He elects not to. McDonald picks it up. McDonald up to Gillis. Gillis working his way in. Just chips it into the zone. As Romard will get that puck in deep behind the zone. A battle for it. The ref has to run out of the way there as the Bandits come out with the puck. Purcell keeps it in. His shot doesn't make it to the net as it was knocked away by Robertson. Robertson tries to chip it up, hits the linesman, and will go back into the zone. Hayes picks it up in front of his own net. His pass up to Cameron. Cameron to Burke. Burke gaining some speed. Burke has made some things happen so far today for the Bandits. He walks in. He's hit as he shot, and his shot just goes wide. Cameron's shot hits a body out front as Romard picks it up. He'll just get it out. Lebacki just dumps it back in, and Sampson gets laid out there. Lebacki laying the body as he hits McMullen. McDonald, though, has it behind his own net. McDonald up. Hit. Pass can't get out. Lebacki has his. McIsaac try to get it out. Centering pass. Cameron shot. Hit the body in front. Another shot just goes wide. Robertson will get that at the point. So he just dumps it back in well around the net. Lebacki and McMullen will go for it. Lebacki wins it, but Sampson intercepts the pass. He makes a move. Sampson has some help. Sampson and Crawford 2-on-1. Pass to Crawford. Crawford fans on the shot. And what a chance to make this a game, a 6-goal game, as Sampson has the puck again. He has 4 goals already. His pass, shot goes wide. Doucette, no stick. Fraser has the puck. Fraser dumps it in. Camus, though, breaks up the pass. He tries to knock it out. McDonald with a save there at the point. Duggan has it. Duggan shot. Saved by Doucette. That puck will go wide. Puck out to Camus. Doucette waiting for the puck to get out of the zone so he get a stick, and he can. As Camus working his way in. Camus turns around, shot, blocker save. Still has it in the corner. He makes a move. Puck's knocked off his stick. O'Coin has it, centering pass. Puck's up for grabs in the center. A couple whacks at it. No shot on goal, though, as it just goes wide. Fraser tries to chip it out. Puck centered again, and once again it's bouncing around. This time it's Lincoln McDonald who picks it up. He knocks it up. Peoples will have it. It's a 2-on-1. He just fires a shot. It hits the stick of Doucette and goes wide. He will get his own rebound. It's knocked off his stick. McDonald chips it up. Dykers will have it. Dykers has it. Shot. Save. Another shot. Glove save by Doucette as the first shot was blocked. Sorry. Pucks drop, and then a whistle right off the face-off. So we'll do that again. As Romard's kicked off the face-off circle, and Austin will come in his place. Puck's dropped, Austin wins it back. McDonnell chips it back into the corner for Austin. Austin, he falls down hard into the boards. McDonnell chips it back to Austin. Austin out in front, gets to the point. McMullen shot, hits a couple bodies. McLean just chips it off. And that puck's just going to go back. McDonnell is just going to dump it into the zone. Just 4 minutes left in this game. Both teams, great chances. Smith kicks it, Romard steals it. McDonnell has it behind the net, and he gets walloped behind the net, but he somehow sells the puck as he tries to center it. It is stolen. O'Hearn has it. O'Hearn can't handle the pass, and McMullen will have it by center ice. His kick up. McLean has it. McLean then just chips it in. Pardon me, Purcell dumps it back in. McMullen will have the puck on his own net. He's looking for some help. He just chips it off the glass and into center ice, and Parsons will have it for the Bandits. Parsons to Lebacki. Lebacki loses the puck. He tips it back over to Parsons. Puck just gets over his stick, and Parsons tries to chip it out. But Gills will have it. Gills just dumps it in. It goes off the linesman, but McIsaac looks to win the battle. There's a lot of bodies over on the boards. Bandits have the puck. They just dump it out. McDonald retreats back to his own blue line to get it. He's in his own zone. He goes off the boards there. Gets to McIsaac by the blue line. McIsaac off the glass and into the Bandit zone. Lebacki chasing it. No icing as it just didn't make it to the goal line. As he tries to get back to Parsons, and Gillis lays out Parsons, but Parsons gets back up and makes sure he gets the pass off. Bandits looking to get it out. Young makes a man move. He dumps it in. It's stopped at the blue line, though. Ayette has it. Ayette. He tries to make a move. Loses the puck. It's chipped back up. Big save there at the blue line by Parsons. Parsons shot. Glove save by Mummercat. He holds on to it. 2:26 remaining left in this period. So let's get into a little bit of desperation time here for the Bandits. But anything can happen. There will be a face-off draw. One back by the Novas. Frazier has it behind his net. Passes to McMullen. McMullen looking for somebody. Get it out. His outlet pass. Complete to Dykers. Dykers just chips it past a guy. Big hit. And then Doucette comes out of his net to cover it. So we'll have 2:13 remaining in an offensive draw for the Novas. People's in for the Novas to take this draw. Puck's dropped. One back by the Novas. Sampson working his way in. He wanted 5, but the puck just goes off his stick before he could shoot it. Sampson has it in the corner. Peoples takes it. Peoples knocked off the puck by Hayes. Puck comes out to Camus. McMullen saves it. His shot just wide. Goes to the boards. O'Coin picks it up. O'Coin, his pass through a couple skates. Gets over. Now Camus has the puck. Camus worth some speed. He has 2 so far today. His shot up and over and hits the top of the glass. Coin back out to the point. Robertson shoots. And that is gloved by Mumbercat and saved. And there's some pushing and shoving in the corner afterwards. Whistle blows a couple times. But nothing that major. .140 remaining in this game. Nova's offensive explosion. Or should I say Asher Sampson offensive explosion. He has 4 of their 7 goals. Puck's dropped. One back by the Novas. McDonald has it behind the net. McDonald up to Lincoln McDonald. Pass doesn't reach him. O'Coin's battling for it. But Romard has it. There's going to be a penalty here coming up. That will be blown dead, and that will bring up another Winmar power play for the Novas. Fans, you know what time it is. It's time for the Winmar power play again for the Novas. So far they are 2 for 2, looking to make 3 for 3 here. Only a minute 25 left in this game. It will be head contact is the call. As a coin goes to the box for the Bandits. Puck's dropped. One back by the Bandits. McLean has it. He fires it around, and that's just going to get out of the zone and all the way down into the Nova zone. Sorry, McDonald will go pick it up. Alex McDonald behind his own net. I would assume they're content with just waiting this minute out, but he goes up the ice. His pass. And it's McIsaac. McIsaac driving towards the net. He can't. He's shoved into the boards behind the net. A minute left. Novas have it. Nova shoot off the side of the net. And that will be blown dead. That will be a penalty on McLean for a cross check. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 to end this game. 54 seconds left. The Novas have a 2-man advantage here. As the rink's starting to fill up, as there's a senior game after this between the Antigonish Bulldogs and the East Hants Penguins. Puck's dropped, won by the Novas. McClellan back to Purcell. McDonnell back to Purcell. And it's over to McDonald. Crawford off the crossbar and out. Other shot just goes wide as Doucette was out of position there. He had to throw himself across the net. Crawford working his way back in. Pass out in front. Dykers couldn't handle it. It just goes wide. There's a stick loose. And again, it's Doucette's out in front of the net. McDonald has it at the point. McDonald's shot. Pad save away by Doucette into the corner. McDonnell over to Purcell. Purcell working in. Back over to McDonnell. McDonnell shoots. Scores! Another goal on the power play. And it's 8-2 for the Novas. It's Alex Stan McDonnell bearing his first of the evening, making it 8-2. Puck's won back by the Bandits. there's just 10 seconds left in this game. Ayette has it. Ayette just dumps it down as they're still on the penalty kill. That pucks go down, and there's going to be 1.3 seconds left as they blow that down as they're still shorthanded, and yep, they're going to blow that dead, and that will be the game. A little bit of confusion to end the game, but the Novas get it done in convincing fashion here. The final score, 8-2. And I forgot to mention that last goal there was on the Widmar power play. So Nova's offensive explosion power them to an 8-2 victory over the Bandits. And they look to do it again tomorrow morning at 11:30. I hope to have you with us again. My name is Ryan McDonald. On behalf of all Highbund Sports, I'd like to thank you for joining us here this evening in this presentation of the U15 Major Bantam Hockey League. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and if you're not watching tomorrow, I hope you